Some Democratic lawmakers in California want to make it the first state to significantly restrict when police officers can open fire. The proposed legislation is in direct response to last month's deadly police shooting of Stephon Clark. He was not armed at the time. Carter Evans is at the California State Capitol with more on this story. Carter, good morning to you.
Good morning. Lawmakers want to raise the standard for when police can use deadly force from when it's considered reasonable to only when it is absolutely necessary to preserve human life. They believe that'll encourage officers to defuse more situations, but others believe it could put police lives in danger.
Do not underestimate the power of grief.
Tensions remain high in Sacramento more than 2 weeks after the police shooting of 22-year-old Stephon Clark. At a city council meeting Tuesday, community members demanded answers and action.
You better give us justice, because you're damn sure not ready for what comes next.
Those cries for justice and reform have now spread from Sacramento's City Hall to the state capitol.
The time is now to act. Time for California to step up.
California lawmakers plan to introduce new legislation raising the standard for when police officers can use deadly force. In the 6 seconds between the time officers called out to Stephon Clark and opened fire, current California law required them to determine whether the use of deadly force was, quote, reasonable. But the new law would require them to determine whether it's not just reasonable, but necessary.
This policy authorizes police officers to use deadly force only when it is necessary to prevent imminent and serious bodily injury or death.
This is a split-second decision in many cases.
It's not only a split-second decision, but it's a critical one that'll last forever.
Assemblymember and former California Highway Patrol officer Tom Lackey says changing the deadly force standard could put an unreasonable burden on officers caught in dangerous situations. Is your concern that it would cause more questioning at a critical time when seconds count?
Well, clearly that's going to be the result, is that it would cause maybe even loss of life, maybe even loss of officer life, because there would be hesitation, less than a second on many occasions.
Assemblyman Lackey says the better solution here is to improve police training. This bill, by the way, is likely to face stiff opposition from law enforcement organizations. Their voices carry a lot of weight here in Sacramento. Bianna?
They sure do. Carter, thank you.